All right, welcome to another episode of Fair Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Farino. My co-host Christian Dyer is coming in right now, but we have a special guest today. Welcome, Joseph, big time 49ers fan. How we doing, Joseph? I can't hear you, man. You're on mute. Can you hear me? Yeah. Go to the settings and then where it says audio, you should be able to switch the audio input. It's just working a minute now. It work? Sorry, guys. Such cool difficulties right now. Wait. Damn. All right. Well, we lost Joseph right now, but how about them Niners, guys? I mean, dude, this team doesn't give up at all. I'm happy. They fought to the very end and pulled off the victory against a very hard number one seed Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers team. What more can you ask for? I mean, they just pulled through. Even when the offense couldn't pull through, they pulled through. Here's our guy, Christian. What's going on, dude?
What's up, man?
My cousin was having issues with his computer, so he'll be right back.
Okay.
But, bro, how we feeling, man?
That was something, man. That was pretty sweet, man. I can't believe we won that game. I was besides myself. It was pretty sweet. Sadly, I didn't get to really celebrate it too much because I had to take my dog to the vet like right after because he was having some issues. So I got a good like 10, 15 minutes of fucking pure excitement. I was jumping up and down, dude. My wife was like freaking celebrating with me. It was pretty fun.
Just real fast for National, what's going on? For Niner Media, how we doing? Great victory last night. Dude, just the way it started off and everything, I was like, okay, yeah, I think it's not gonna be pretty. Like,
Dude,
it was gonna be a long game, man.
I thought we were done, bro. I don't understand how it just there's something about this team with all this Cinderella story stuff. It's like maybe we're destined to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. Like,
Dude,
just
that coming back in the last game of the season to beat the Rams somehow we were dead in the water to make the playoffs, to beat the Cowboys, and then to win that game we won the way we won it last night with special teams being terrible all year, and they're the biggest reason we won. Was it fucking incredible, dude. I don't know how the hell that happened. I mean, it's 4-0 against Rodgers in the playoffs, bro. That's
dude, isn't
something
that
right
crazy?
there. Oh my god. In the last 5 times we've been in the playoffs, we've been in the NFC Championship.
Oh my god.
It's
Bro,
insane.
to be honest with you, you think about it too, it's like if there wasn't any injuries last year, I think it would be in the same predicament.
Yeah, probably. We had a quarterback who could be consistent and shit, if Jimmy could just escape the pocket and extend some fucking plays at times, we'd be so much better, dude. Like, all these offensive weapons and all these things. Like, it sucks that Jimmy's best 2 throws of the season were both dropped.
I know.
Those were some good. Oh, dude, Kittle dropped that touchdown, And that's the first time I think I've seen Jimmy all season throw the ball before the receiver's out of the break, and it's right there when he turns around.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him throw that throw all season, and then he throws it and it doesn't get caught. It's like, motherfucker.
Yep. All right, here
I
he
don't
is.
think Jennings expected that though, for the fact that Jimmy's never done that.
Yeah. Joseph, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Let's get your thoughts, man. I mean, shit. After a crazy ass game last night, what's going through your mind, man?
Oh, man, honestly, it was. Like I said, I still don't know what to say.
He's feeling the way we all do. Like, what the fuck just happened?
We had planned for since last month for the UFC fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I had Raider fans over, Cowboy fans over. They're all talking shit. We're in the garage. And then we're down 10-3. And I was like, I got to switch up my scenery. I went to my living room by myself, turned on the TV. It was a little ahead, so they're getting mad at me because I was yelling and screaming before they knew what was going on. But, yeah, man, that block punt happened. And I started screaming, running around. I went to the garage. No one knew what the hell was going on. And then man, it was insane. I can't believe we were able to shut down Aaron Rodgers for that after that first drive for the rest of the game like that. It's insane,
dude.
After you would have told me that earlier in the week, I wouldn't have believed you.
Right
after we tied it up and then stopped them 3 and out. Right after that, I knew we were gonna win.
Yeah. I still had some doubt only because we, after what happened in week 3, I didn't, I just didn't want to leave any time at all. So,
Yep,
I didn't really believe it until Debo ran for that first down on 3rd and 7. After
dude,
that,
what a fucking play call and what a run by Debo.
Dude, at this time he actually got the first down. On top of that,
it was such poetic justice because they got away with stealing one from us in week 3, and then we did the same shit to them. And fucking Robbie Gould don't miss in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny when we thought Robbie was gonna kick it. I literally was about to say that, and my wife fucking stopped me. She's like, "Shit, don't speak those words."
For real.
I was like, good catch. And I didn't actually say the words. She stopped me before I was able to say the words. So good for her.
Yeah, man. Every time their little stat popped up with that.
Yeah,
I kept being like, "Get that shit off the screen, man. I don't want to hear it."
Exactly.
For real. So what are your guys' more what do you call it? What are your standouts through this whole game? What do you take away from this game?
Standouts, man. I mean, it was a rough game, so it's hard to
Dante Johnson.
Man, honestly, just seeing Talanoa Hufanga actually make that play at the end, man. Because I've been watching him all year, hoping to do something, and it's just for that him to be the guy that gets that touchdown, it was huge. It was awesome to see. Did
you see what he said about it?
No.
So I watched the press conference from him, the clip, and he's like, we didn't know where it was. We're all looking for it. I couldn't find it, and he's like, then I heard it, and I turned around, and he's like, I wasn't gonna jump on it. I was like, I'm picking up, and I was gonna score.
Yeah, you could see it on the play because they're all kind of looking up in the air like they don't know.
Even the punter's like, where to go?
Yeah, shit, man.
That was awesome, man. That play doesn't. I just can't believe that we won because of that.
Yeah,
but I gotta say, my biggest surprise was Dante Johnson. He, other than giving up a couple of catches here and there, he played extremely well. Probably his best game we've seen him play. He was coming up and making tackles, which is why he got knocked the hell out by fucking. I don't know what it is with was it Jones? Freaking knocking out our own guys Jones, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But dude,
Dante was he the
Johnson,
one that got boasted last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, I mean, because they were both going to tackle Adam Jones, and I think they just hit heads. But dude, Dante Johnson was everywhere, making tackles. He was shut down. The rest of the game, I mean, that on that 3rd and long with Hufanga and Johnson, they were in such perfect positions. There was no way Adams was going to catch it.
Yeah, you noticed too that was the same play that they ran in week 3 against us.
Yeah, and Johnson may not
Oh, wow.
Johnson did really well not to freaking pass interference. We didn't have one pass interference call again, guys.
Yeah, and dude, I'm happy. And the one play that Josh Norman came in on, and Rogers went straight to him. That was a great defense by Josh Norman as well.
I could have swore there was gonna be a flag on that play.
Seriously,
I just felt it, but
Dude, no, Josh,
so relieved.
he did really well, and I'm glad they didn't throw a flag because that was
Yeah.
good coverage, and he, even though he had to come in for a quick sec, he played really well.
Yeah.
49er Media says Lakin got to chill with the donuts. He got destroyed in the first half.
I wouldn't say he got destroyed. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, the O-line's getting destroyed." Like, they still held up long enough for Jimmy to get rid of the ball. He just holds on to that shit. It's like Jimmy, you have decent legs. Get the fuck out of the damn pocket when if it breaks down and there's nobody open. Go get 5 yards with your legs, dude. Stop being. Ever since he tore that ACL, he's like too much of a bitch to get out of the pocket and run. It's like, and then the one time he did do it, he made a sick ass play because he goes to run out of the pocket and shovel passes it to Mitchell, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
just
either
leave,
that or he
leave
runs
the pocket.
and he throws off his back foot. It's just like, set your damn feet when you're outside the
it's
pocket.
just-
You have all that time.
It's
Go to
just
the
crazy.
corner,
Like,
George was wide open, but he threw a pick. It's just
Well, it's because he doesn't let it rip as soon as he sees it.
Nope.
He tries to adjust his feet, and why does he try to adjust his feet? Because he doesn't have the arm strength to just rip it. Where if that's Lance, he's just sidearms that shit or whatever, and it's still coming 100 miles an hour to Kittle, even from on the run. That's a touchdown if Lance is throwing it. But I'm not saying play Lance or Jimmy. I'm just saying Jimmy's got such a weak arm, he can't make that play. But it's insane when you watch the still frame of Kittle wide open and to think that was an interception. It's like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
he went too late.
Because he can't do anything otherwise. He had to set his feet. He can't. But that's the thing, though, is with the way Jimmy was playing, you think Kyle would be like, okay, well, let's run a bootleg. Let's get Jimmy out of the pocket and get some things going. Like, I know that's more of a Lance thing, but Jimmy can do it. And, like, why not call it?
Yeah, Jimmy can do it. We've seen it before. So it's like,
I just think, like, sometimes Kyle just doesn't want to pull all his tricks out. Like, he's waiting until – what is he waiting for? I don't know. I don't know why he is so, like, just protect Jimmy from making mistakes. It's like, dude, just get Jimmy out of the pocket a lot. Get him comfortable. Then maybe when he's comfortable and gets in a rhythm, he'll do better in the pocket. I mean,
yeah, well, that's what my next question was going to be was, do you guys feel like the weather took a big toll on the offense?
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, it looks like it took a toll on both teams.
Well, yeah, none of those guys were. A lot of those guys probably weren't used to playing in that kind of cold, and like everybody's like, "Oh, we had all these guys hobbled up and injured." You know why? Because when it's that cold, you get injured. That's why freaking Williams was hurting, Debo was hurting, Kittle was hurting, everybody was hurting because when it's that freaking cold, it like freezes your joints, and it's easy to tweak stuff because it's so damn cold. And like if you already have previous, I honestly like that's why I think Ambry Thomas probably didn't play because he probably got out there in the cold and hit that knee bruise, that bone bruise on his knee. Probably was like, nope, because you just don't have the mobility and you don't have the. It causes the pain to be so much more severe in the cold. Where he in a game like if he's playing in Tampa in the humidity, he's probably it's loosened up because it's humid out and hot. So he can play through it. But when it's that cold, I'm assuming that's why he didn't play because he got out there in the cold and his knee said no.
Yeah.
And there's no reason he shouldn't play next week. But I have to think that just with how cold it was, it was really hard on everybody, like our team's bodies, man. They were just getting beat up because it's just, especially I like grass more because turf's just evil. But when it comes to grass when it's frozen like that, dude, it's like getting tackled on fucking concrete and it hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then the grass doesn't have any give. So like it makes it hard. It makes it easier to tweak things and pull stuff and like, fuck up ankles and whatnot because you're not having any play. Like the grass normally has a lot of play, but when it's frozen, it's going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's like 49er Media said on that 4th and 1, Kyle could have called a bootleg. They know that we will run it. let's talk about that freaking play, man.
Well, did you hear what
Elijah,
everybody was saying though?
yeah, good.
Did you hear what everybody was saying about it though? That I never got to see a replay, but if they're saying that if Mitchell just follows, the silverback, that it's either a big gain or a touchdown.
Yeah, so I was gonna bring that up. So the play was you saw Trent go in motion, and he was supposed to actually follow Trent Williams, and he would have gotten the first down, but I think he overthought it too much, and
Rookie.
and he was trying to go straight instead. Joseph, let's get your takes on it. I mean, what did you think on that play?
Yeah, man, I agree more with the going with the bootleg because felt like they saw that play coming. I mean, I understand that there's a hole if you would have followed Trent, but I feel like the bootleg was wide open, and that's kind of like our strategy been all year. It's you run the ball, and once they're expected, then you hit the bootleg, and then there's something either it's Kittle dragging over or it's Debo or Ayuk. So I mean, that's why I feel like they should have went, just because I think everyone knew where it was going at that point.
Yeah.
I definitely was thinking, why not run a bootleg after we didn't get it? But I never got a chance to see another replay because I'd like to see a replay so I could be like, okay, now I see where Kyle actually drew up a good play and the rookie made a rookie mistake and it cost us the first down. So I wish I would have actually got a chance to see it so I could get a better chance, but to understand what happened. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a rookie mistake. He's a great running back, but rookies are going to make rookie mistakes. It's just kind of how it is.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like everybody says, oh, well, Mostert who, but nobody realized that having Mostert in a game like that would make such a big difference because you can't fucking teach that acceleration that guy has. And it would have been a huge difference. I think even though Mitchell played well, it would have been a huge difference with Mostert. And that acceleration because he would have hit holes that closed so fast that he'd have been through them already.
Yeah,
that's what we miss in this offense. Like I kind of hope we bring him back because even if him and Mitchell switch, like trade off downs, whatever, and they kind of keep each other healthy by going back and forth, just for the fact that you give Mostert a little hole and he's just fucking gone, and he's such a good fit into this offense. I love Mitchell, but it's just like Mitchell hasn't had that breakaway touchdown for big, like 40, 30, 50-yard touchdown breakaway like that Mostert constantly has. So I would love to see him come back next season and play with Mitchell. But I think too, like that's why we have Debo back there because Debo's can make some things happen. But I think if you get Mostert back, you don't maybe have to use Debo so much in the backfield.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Because
I agree with
I
you.
like using him in the backfield, but it takes away from him as a receiver, and he's just as important as a receiver. But other than other than our receivers dropping the ball, I don't really blame them for not doing much because Jimmy was really struggling to throw the ball at all. Even when they were open.
Well, I mean,
they had some drops early because they weren't used to the cold. Like Brandon Ayuk is from California, played at Arizona State, and this was probably the coldest game he's ever even come close to playing in. So,
I was gonna say too was Tom Compton was getting his ass destroyed too. On top of that,
he was getting destroyed, but he was still giving Jimmy enough time to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, Jimmy had that one play where he did step up into the pocket and tossed it to Elijah. But that was the only thing he did, man. I mean, he could have done it all game.
he panics when the pocket breaks down, and even when it breaks down, he has time to run and make something happen. And most of the time, he's just acting a fool. Like, dude, when he threw that interception. Like, Jimmy, I know you want to get a touchdown. Either throw it away or fucking run for 10 yards. There was room to run. Take off and run.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. For an media said we should have put Warner next to him.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Not Fred Warner. We're talking about.
No, I know. The tight end for what? Oh, next to
Next to Compton.
Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, but I mean, fucking. Switch it up, dude. Just I don't know. Maybe our Jalen Moore is just put Jalen Moore at guard,
or
right tackle, and put
boy.
Brunskill at fucking right tackle. Like, I don't understand. Like, switch it up. Compton's not cutting it. And
Yeah.
I guarantee if Brunskill was at fucking tackle, he'd probably look so much better.
Mm-hmm. So 49 Media asks, who do you want to play in the NFC Championship? For me personally, like everybody else been saying, it don't matter.
It matters. I want to play Tampa Bay. I don't care what anybody fucking says.
Yeah.
It's
There you
be
go.
awesome for the Brady Garoppolo game. And like my wife said last night, we've beaten the Rams 6 times in a row, and trying to beat them a 7th time. Don't fucking tempt fate.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do it. And I'd much rather play Tampa Bay just for the fact that it's tempting fate trying to beat them a 7th time in a row to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Joseph, what's your thoughts?
But man, could you imagine that though? Going down to LA, beating the Rams again, and then just coming back 2 weeks later for the Super Bowl. I don't know. There's so many storyline possibilities with
Dude,
both
seriously.
matchups.
Dude, it would be cool just to win the Super Bowl there, because then we legitimately can call it Levi South.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Because I remember when the Broncos came into town like a few years back, all their fans were saying, "This is our house, you know, we won this, we won it here, all that." So imagine having that whenever you go to SoFi, man. It would be awesome.
And on top of that, too, coming next year, we go in there once. I mean, and we just shove it in their face, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the Rams. Like, it's been, I mean, one was a blowout, one was crazy close. They're just going to they're going to have so much to prove against us. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should want the Rams because Jimmy seems to play his best against the Rams. So maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know.
It's just,
on one hand, you don't want to tempt fate. On the other hand, do you really want to tempt fate against Brady?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, our pass rush is going to slow him down. You guys don't understand. Like,
I agree.
He has
I
no
definitely
weapons.
agree with that.
No weapons. The
Yeah.
run game's not going to be that great against us. And he has to try to freaking stand in the pocket where he's not mobile at all, other than moving in and out of the pocket. And we're going to get to him because we got the freaking Rodgers 5 times, and Rodgers is way more mobile than Brady is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, too, though, we're not going to have this type of game that we had last night as well because we're not dealing with the snow.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know because Jimmy has yet to actually have a good playoff game. Not one time. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't know. I don't get into like all the stats and analytics and stuff, but Jimmy might have made history for winning 2 road playoff games back to back with 2 of the worst performances in a playoff game for a quarterback. Like,
it's funny because probably his best performance in the playoffs is the one that he gets the most shit for, which is the Super Bowl loss, just because of one pass. Because he actually had a pretty good game that day. It was just that one missed pass at the end of the game.
I just don't understand how he overthrew fucking Sanders, and he's got a fucking noodle arm, and he somehow overthrows Sanders.
Yeah.
But if Sanders if Sanders is still in that game is his prime 5 years younger, he gets to that ball anyway.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
a bunch of what ifs.
I know.
Right.
But it never should have been to that point anyway. Kyle should never stop running the fucking ball on. You can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah. But going back to the last night's game, what do you have to say about DeMeco Ryans switching it up after that first drive for Green Bay?
He finally fucking realized I gotta fucking change it up.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me feel good about whoever the fuck we play the rest of this in the next game or even the Super Bowl. He's gonna adjust and find a way to slow him down. But he also finally realized that if you try and take away Adams, you take away their whole offense.
Yeah.
Like I kept trying to tell people, the only reason Green Bay has a chance and has been good is because of Aaron Rodgers and then Devontae Adams. Obviously, like, they are not a good team other than you have one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game on that team. Otherwise, they are a terrible team. Their defense is not that good. Which, other than I don't know how the hell they played so well against us in the run. Like, somehow they suck all year against the run and play good against our run.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not a good freaking team other than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers takes a team that should be like 3-14 or whatever and makes them 13-3, 14-3, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the difference.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so 49er media said the connection between Rodgers and Adams is just unreal. It is.
Well,
But once you shut it down,
it is, but it's not like, Rodgers. The thing, well, Rodgers can obviously make
Mhm.
every throw into Titus thing, but it's like, dude, it's because Adams is such a good route runner. He's always open.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, exactly. And just real fast before we move on, for those of you watching on Twitter, go ahead and go over to our YouTube channel. We cannot see your comments at all, so you want to chat with us, go ahead and go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Forever Faithful Podcast 49. But as I was saying, the fact that our defense literally kept us in the game the whole game. But let's talk about special teams, because I did not expect that from our sorry special teams. Let me give it over to you, Joseph. What was your thought after getting that first field goal block by Jimmy Ward to end go into halftime, and then continue on into the second half?
It was just it was the momentum I didn't think we needed, because the momentum I wanted was us getting a field goal or us scoring before the half. And so to keep it from going to 10-0, going to have to just keep it at 7, it was huge. And it was something that we, I don't think we've blocked a kick or a punt all year. And for it to happen today, it's just like, I mean, we all know how bad our special teams is, but all week I've been hearing how bad their special teams is. They're supposedly the worst in the league, and it showed yesterday. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, especially for Jimmy Ward to step up that big, and then Jordan Willis of all people, it's just crazy.
I want to see the replay.
He
of the
ran
block.
over that blocker. I don't know who was blocking him on that play, but he ran him over to get to the kick. It was awesome.
Yeah, I want to see the replay of the blocked field goal, because the only thing I saw is like Jimmy Ward was like, if he really wanted to, he could have just caught the ball and ran it for a touchdown. He was he was right. I mean, he was like right there, and I don't know how he didn't. The ball didn't roll backwards farther, and we had a chance to return it for a touchdown after a block field goal, because he was fucking right there.
He was, yeah.
I don't know how he got there. Did he go through the middle or from around the edge?
It looked like the middle to me.
It was like kind of. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it looked like he went untouched, like right through the not through the center, but it was like.
But it was kind of like
two.
Yeah.
So
2 people down, he just went right through the gap and walked right in.
One thing I wanted to bring up, and I wonder why Jimmy didn't. If I was Jimmy, I would have just freaking audibled to it, because when you see on that 4th down we went for, everybody's like, "Oh well, we can't run in that line." If you look, there was a huge gap that Jimmy could have fell into for the first down. Like right where on the right side of the center, between the center and between Mack and Brunskill, there's a fucking gap right there. That if Jimmy just hikes it and just says fuck it and makes his own decision and goes for the QB sneak, it's a first down. Like that, I think that's what he should have done. Like, I was that like, the one, oh, dude, the one where we didn't get the 4th and 1.
We ran to the right, or
yeah, the one where we were supposed to run. He was supposed to run behind Williams. If you watch the replay, Jimmy had a fucking huge gap, but where the right there where he could have just fell into the gap and it would have been a first down.
Yeah.
And I'm almost like, dude, how do you not notice that and just audible to it? You're like one of the best QB sneakers in the game. Like, I'd just be like, fuck it. I'd just fucking audible and like, boom. Like he gets, if it works and he gets it, he's not going to be in trouble.
Okay. I found it. Let me screen share it real fast. Boom. Boom. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Yep. Oh, he came in from the side.
Yeah, from the side right there.
Yeah.
The guy on the edge blocked our edge guy and he ran right through it. But like, dude, how does he not like just grab the ball, or how does the ball not bounce our way so we can just pick it up and run?
That's what I was trying to figure out, man.
I mean, you got to remember how cold it was. So like that ball was probably hard as a rock getting kicked. Did he block with his hands or was it his body that got it?
Looks like his freaking forearms.
Is that all you have of the replay? Like, I want to watch where the ball went.
Here's another one here.
Yeah, where'd the ball? Oh, it went
where did-
right back to the holder. That's why.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It rolled right back to the holder and he jumped on it. Because if it rolls past the holder there, fucking who's that? Ward would have went right back to Ward and he could have picked it up for a touchdown. Imagine if that would have happened.
damn, man. That's crazy. I mean, I just still can't believe they pulled this freaking game off, man.
Anytime anyone called me last night, I just didn't know what the hell to say. I actually went for a run around my block screaming and yelling. My neighbors all hate me now.
I was so fucking hyped,
Yeah,
dude. I was so fucking excited.
Bro, dude, my neighbor bet me double or nothing because she's a Cowboys fan, so she bet me last week and then this week as well, right? She's like, oh, the Packers are going to whip Greg's ass, da-da-da. I'm like, okay. So, as the game was going on, she's talking shit over text. I didn't say anything. I just kept quiet. And then I started talking my shit at the end of the game.
I don't know, dude, these last couple weeks, it just feels like this season is meant to be. I mean, I could be wrong, and it could just be a coincidence, but I don't know why it feels like it was meant to be. But yeah. I don't know. It's weird though. Do you guys think that we get like a really good draft pick now for trading Jimmy because we made it to the NFC Championship game and the team's going to be willing
better
to,
than if we
to
would
take
have got
the
knocked
chance?
out week 18 or whatever that was, week
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
agree.
we would have got knocked out right there, I think we probably would have got like at the best maybe a 5th or 4th.
Mm-hmm.
But this run, I think it just keeps taking higher. I mean, you're hearing people say first round pick. I don't know about that. That's still a lot. But I mean, there are desperate teams out there. I mean,
yeah, there's a lot of desperate teams right now.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Is it first for like say Pittsburgh? Is it worth a first round pick? Pittsburgh give us a first round pick and run with Jimmy next year because they have the team other than a quarterback.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends who's really in the draft this year. Is it like that
There's
Pickett
literally
guy
nobody.
from Pittsburgh, fucking the Liberty quarterback, Willis or whatever that his name is? Yeah,
Yeah, dude. I
don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's gonna go because I don't know. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. It's funny too. Is every time you think we're fucking done with Jimmy, he finds a way to be like, "Not today, motherfuckers."
Yeah, seriously.
I was like, the Jimmy era is about to be over,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not.
Yeah, no, dude. I was like so hyped, and I still am, to be honest with you. I didn't go to sleep last night until probably 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep.
Neither did I. Didn't sleep all night because my fucking dog.
Yeah.
Dealing with that shit.
I think I went out at probably like 1:30, but I was drunk after that, man. I kept.
Dude, I was so fucking hyped though.
Man.
I was so fucking hyped. Like
I didn't even pay attention to UFC fights after. They're pretty boring, but
I didn't watch.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge UFC guy. That's my brother. But
dude. This team, they don't give up, dude. It's as simple as that. The people are getting surprised on how good this team actually is.
Yep. Hey, the Rams are up, so nobody blows leads like the Rams.
Are they?
Nobody kills leads like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
What's the score right now?
Rams are at 10-0.
I got the game on my phone. I'm watching as we're doing the show, so I can. Because I thought the game didn't start till later, and then when I looked, I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I actually thought I remember them saying it was like an earlier schedule, but I thought it was like 10 a.m. So
I thought it was going to be at 10.
I was like, oh shit, it's not till noon. I was like, damn, that's a weird time. But
I either thought it was going to be at 10 or 1:30.
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing I want to bring up though is our offense could have had some points, but really costly turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, those costly turnovers really just fucked us out of 14 points. Because when Jimmy throws an interception and we don't have that penalty, then it's probably a touchdown. Because we were on the one fucking yard line or whatever.
Oh, and
then the one where they called the face mask on Mitchell, and he's just stiff arming him, and his fingers are a little bit closed on the face mask. Like that's a fucking stupid call.
Yeah, you should just let him play.
I know. So it's just stupid call penalties in the red zone cost us 14 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely for sure.
Okay.
we're gonna get going pretty soon here, but just to end it off, who is your guys's MVP of the game? Joseph, let's start with you.
I'll go Jordan Willis. I mean, just we wouldn't be here talking about a win if it wasn't for him getting through right there and making that block. I mean, it was huge.
Okay. Christian?
I got to go Deebo Samuel, dude. He did everything.
Yeah.
He freaking almost had a touchdown on a fucking kickoff return, took it to the 50-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
He got that 3rd and 7. Dude, he was doing fucking everything. He had a big catch. He had a big catch. Was it the screen? Or no, that was he just had a big catch on that last drive, and then he had that first down on the last drive.
Mm-hmm.
He was returning kickoffs. Dude, he's doing fucking everything.
Yeah, he was.
But if I'm going to give you my dog of the game, it's going to be fucking Dante Johnson, because that guy looked so much improved. It was literally insane.
Yeah, I have to say it was Jordan Willis. I'll have to say too, Jordan Willis and then
Ward.
Yeah, Jimmy Ward, but also Hufanga for recovering that ball and bringing it in for a touchdown. I do have to say that for sure.
Dude, Hufanga made 2 fucking huge plays, though. He had that, and then that
Mm-hmm.
right after that, on that 3rd down to be in position to get in the way of Adams was fucking unbelievable. His ability to cover that ball.
Yeah.
Let's just say that's a fucking rookie that made that play at safety.
Well,
and dude, he fucking with the touchdown, and then that play alone, dude, what a fucking monster. Yeah. What a badass.
Well, also too is I want to give it to Arik Armstead, dude. He had 2 freaking sacks last night.
Who'd I pick as my fucking
Armstead
offensive or defensive player of the game? Who'd I pick before?
Armstead for sure.
Dude, and what did he get? 2 fucking sacks, dude, and he had a fucking big one in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
That one where he fucking just went and ate up Rodgers. I think it was on 3rd down too, when they were in the red zone. He had that 3rd down, I think, red zone sack that saved the fucking game. He had a game-saving sack.
Yep. Joseph said that he lost connection. No problem, man.
All good, buddy. Thanks for coming on, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. But also too is I want to give a shout out to Jaquaski Tart, man. He saved that big ass play.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I didn't even realize because we held them to a field goal because of that, and that was the difference in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird, dude. There's so many little ticky-tack kind of stuff in the last couple of weeks that like are keeping us alive, and it's just a fucking underdog. It's like a story you make a movie about. Starting 3-5, fucking down to the last minute and a half, and punting the ball away, and with 3 timeouts left, and stopping the Rams, and coming back and winning that game in overtime. Freaking beating Dallas and then beating Green Bay, just somehow finding a way. And then if we win the Super Bowl, dude, it's fucking Cinderella story kind of game.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, for sure, dude. I'm just so stoked for this team, man. I freaking love this team. They come to play every single week, and I can only hope for more wins and a Super Bowl win for the rest of the season, dude.
Dude, it's just crazy how this team finds ways to win. It's just it's insane. It's like I said in the chat, nobody said any commented on it, but I swear to God, it's like Jimmy's best attribute as a quarterback is his charisma. It has a way of willing the rest of his team to win the game in spite of him or something.
Yep, for sure.
Even if he fucking sucks, he finds a way to have the kind of charisma to get his team to still win. I don't get it, dude.
Yeah. No, dude, I totally agree.
But it's just like it's time. It's time to have your 2 best games of your career and win a fucking Super Bowl, because we know you can do it. We know you can play well and put points on the board. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, I think this time I feel like the offense will score points just because we're not dealing with
that cold,
bad weather.
That fucking cold.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I know you got to play Jimmy, but it's like Lance would have been just even a couple of drives could have made a huge difference in that game, just because his ability to run the ball, his ability to extend the play.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not fucking Kaepernick's fast, but honestly, I feel like he would have been able to torch them for big chunk yards.
Yeah, for sure.
Running the ball or scrambling, that would have made a huge difference in that game.
Yeah.
But
but
it's let's just I'm excited for next year because even with Lance being his first starting, dude, there's no reason we shouldn't still be good next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Before we head out, any last takes or thoughts that you want to say?
How the fuck did we win this game? Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not going to get my hopes up because I'm even happy we made it this far and we don't win the Super Bowl, whatever. We made it this far and I'm really proud of this team.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'll tell you what, it'd be nice to have him back, but I want to end with this. If D'Amico Ryans does not get a head coaching job this year, then there's something fucking wrong with front offices, man.
Yeah.
Just what he did in that game last night alone should have got him a head coaching job, especially the fact that he's up for the fucking Vikings job. If I'm the fucking Vikings, he just fucking punked their arch rival.
Yeah.
In a playoff game, straight punked him. And why the hell not would you want that guy as your head coach?
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. I just.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be interesting to see.
If he doesn't get a job this year, honestly, I am gonna start believing the whole like black head coaches thing a lot more. Like I'm sure it's a thing, but I'm gonna he should be a head coach.
Oh yeah.
He fucking earned it, dude.
He definitely did, but I would love for him to come back. I mean,
well, yeah, I'd love for him to come back.
I freaking love that guy.
I want to see him as a head coach. He deserves it, man. He really does, and he earned it. He earned it. Because if you ask me, if that's any other coach, they're probably the talk of the fucking week next week about deserving a job, and they might not say shit.
Yeah, no, I really hope something happens.
If I'm the Vikings, dude, I'm like fucking blank. Here's a blank fucking check.
Yeah,
they're gonna be so fucking dumb if they don't.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree with you for sure.
Because the Vikings already have the offense. They just need the defense not to suck.
Who was it? Wasn't the Raiders interested in talking to him as well?
Maybe. And then that's what the Raiders need too is defense. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I think.
Yeah, definitely we'll have to see.
Maybe he gets a chance. But as much as it'd be cool to have him back, I'm going to be rooting for him to get a head coaching job.
Me too for sure. That's going to do it for us, guys. We'll be back with a preview show. Also, we might be doing another preview show on the Hive YouTube channel, so check us out there as well. Until next time, though, go Niners.
Go Niners.